Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It is September 17th, 2024. Tomorrow is the historic rate cut decision by the Federal Reserve. Is it going to be a 0.25? Is it going to be a point 0.5 or a 0.75 rate cut tomorrow? I'm going to continue to say it's going to be a 0.25, even though I know JP Morgan Chase said it's most likely a 0.5, and then Senator Warren and others have been pleading to the Federal Reserve to do a 0.75 rate cut. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to stick with my 0.25. Let's see if I'm right tomorrow or I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, who gives a crap? You know what I mean? They did a rate cut, right? So as long as they do a rate cut, that's what it is. But like I said before, this country, rates are already suppressed. This country doesn't need rate cuts. This country needs more rate hikes. You know what I mean? This country needs to keep the dollar valuable and strong and you know what I mean, and add gold and silver back into the economies. I mean, that's what we need to do, right? And we need to back our dollars with gold instead of debt, right? Instead of fiat, this fiat debt based system that we're in. We need to be doing gold and silver backed systems and or maybe half gold and half silver systems, and so we don't have to depend on one, and then mix it with cryptocurrencies, and I think we'll be fine. But we're not doing that. We're just suppressing interest rates, and we're suppressing markets all around the world, including the crypto markets, and we're just printing debt, and we think that we're going to prosper because of that, and that just doesn't happen that way. Countries don't prosper by printing, debt instruments. You just become slave to your own to the system. Okay, so that's where we are right now. So we'll see how it all plays out. Now, Christopher Harris and others, we talked about them yesterday, and others also, Baywatch Validator and others came out and said the same thing about these are people's funds. We shouldn't burn people's funds. The problem with that is that how long, and so the title is How Long Do We Wait? How long do we wait to rebuild? Because if we can't burn people's funds that are part of TFL or whoever these people are that don't want to claim their funds, how long do we wait? Because in America, we call it abandoned property after about 60 to 90 days. Some states is 60 days, some states is 90 days, right? We call it abandoned property, and then people are able to then throw it away or give it away, and with no criminal charges against them. So the thing is that we're trying to rebuild. We're not trying to build here. We're trying to rebuild from the crash. So these people have had over 2 years now to claim these assets, and they refuse to. So, how long do we have to wait for people to claim assets that they know they should be claiming, um, and before, so that we can move on with our lives and actually rebuild and repeg and stuff? Because 800 million tokens being burned is definitely that's in our way from repegging, right? So these tokens just sit there and nobody claims them, then why can't we burn them? I don't understand it. And so when we went to the TFL bankruptcy court, did you see what they said? They said, if you hold Wrap Luna, we're giving you until October 30th or whatever the day is in October, right? So October 30th to swap. We're not giving you 2 years, right? So we're gonna give you 90 days or whatever it is to swap We're going to open the shuttle. We're going to give you 90 days to swap, and and we're going to make it public. And that's what they did, right? So they gave them the people. Not, and how many people have actually went in there and swapped their Wrap Luna for, or for USTC or LUNC? 1%, right? 99% of the people in there have not done that, right? They don't care. They have moved on to other things. They don't care about their Wrap Luna. They don't care about Luna Classic. They don't care about USC. They don't talk about it. They don't look at it. They don't even probably know where their wallets are at, right? So, but they did give them until October 30th, and only 1% have done anything so far with that. So we have these assets here that nobody is claiming, and how long do we wait? You know what I mean? Let's say the proposals don't pass because everybody's, saying up in arms that these are people's funds. We shouldn't do. Isn't TFL going to burn these funds anyways? So I don't know. You know what I mean? So, um, but let's say that the proposals don't pass from Happy Caddy Crypto, then what we could do after that is give them a 30-day notice and say, hey, in 30 days we're giving you 30 days to claim your funds. Even though you had 2 years to do it, we'll give you 30 days to claim your funds. If you don't claim them, then we repost the proposals, and we'll and then we'll do it that way. So yeah, so I think that's another way to do it. Give them one last chance here, and that's fair if that's what you guys want to do as a community. But we cannot sit here and wait to for people to that don't want to claim their funds, and continue to delay the repeg, delay the lunk community from rebuilding. That doesn't make no sense at all, right? And for these people that own these funds or whatever, they don't want them. I mean, it's just plain and simple. Of course, they're gonna. Christopher said, "Well, what if they want them when they're valuable?" And, I mean, isn't that anybody? If I throw a piece of chicken bone away, and that I finish eating, and then they discover it has gold inside of it, I threw it away. You know what I mean? And now it's valuable. Of course, I'm gonna want it back. But I threw it away. Or I didn't claim it. I abandoned it. So yeah, it could be worth something in the future. We don't know, but at that point, it's worthless to me. So that's the same thing. If they don't want it now that it's worthless, they shouldn't be able to have it when it's not worthless. I mean, they didn't do the work to make it worth to make it have value. These people that are not claiming, that are abandoning their tokens and stuff or whatever and their assets, they're not the ones that are going to be making it valuable. We are. We're the ones that are putting in the work. You know what I mean? We're the ones that are promoting LUNC and USTC. We're the ones that are burning tokens. We're the ones that are doing. They're not doing anything. That's crazy that they can just come back, banning their tokens of 2 years plus, come back 3 years from now and go, hey, those are my tokens. Let me get them from you guys, and thanks for doing all the work for me. I'm a millionaire now. I'm a billionaire now. That's crazy. That's communism. That's socialism. I don't like that. I don't do that. So um they've had chances to get their assets. I don't even know how they can get their assets. These assets, I guess, go from TFL, and they had to contact TFL to see if they can get their assets. But we need to be putting out information and saying, "Hey guys, whoever assets these are, claim them now before we burn them." I mean, maybe that's what Happy Caddy Crypto should have done first, and give them a deadline, and then we put a proposal up for a deadline to claim as these assets, and maybe put it to October 30th, just like the bankruptcy, and then put a burn proposal up to actually burn those assets. Maybe that was the right way to do it, instead. I don't know, right? So I don't know, but how long do you give people to claim assets, right? So I don't know. I mean, isn't 2 years a way longer than we should? There's no laws in DeFi, folks. Remember that. So there's moral laws, right? But 2 years is a lot of time, right? So 2 years is a lot of time to reclaim your assets, man. Um, Okay, and it's not like it's different because it's not in your private key. Like it's in community. It's in the community blockchain stuff. So if it was in their private key, it'd be different. Like if you're trying to burn somebody's tokens that are in their private key, that's a different story. That you can, that's their assets. They can abandon that forever. But this is not private key. This is stuff that's in TFL, stuff that is mixing with public assets and public record stuff, right? It's not your own private key. So that's the big difference. And this is also delaying us from being able to repeg and being able community to rebuild. So it's a big issue. Anyways, 4082. Let me know what you think about that, guys and girls. 4082 here. And we're under a 500 million on market cap, 12 million in volume. Volume has died off significantly again. And let's see here. Markets are up, man. Markets are up. Bitcoin just hit 61,000, just exploded out of nowhere to 61,000. And we got the rate cut decision tomorrow, so they're trying to pump it into the rate cut decision. Looks like here. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin's at 63 to 68,000 by tomorrow by tomorrow rate cut decision, and then absolutely they flush it down the toilet, down to about 45,000, and then it pumps right back up. Who knows, man? We're gonna see. We're gonna find out tomorrow. Okay, so 16.016, excuse me, and for USTC up 3% today. And okay, so let's see the yearly chart on this one. Up 35% on the year. Doesn't look like it though, but we started back here. That's why. Okay, so let's go here. We're still waiting for the big breakout on USDC yearly chart there. That it looks really good for a massive breakout, right? Um, and so we're watching for that. And then here's Luna 2.0, 38 cents. Let's stick out the year chart. Let's scroll down, and we are actually back in the red. Okay, so you buy in the red, sell in the green. If you had bought in the if you had bought in the red, sold in the green, bought in the red, sold in the green, you'll be happy this year for if you're holding Luna 2.0, right? So anyway, back in the red again. So we'll see how this one plays out. 698 million in circulation. All right, cool. So let's go over to Galaxy Station and these proposals right now. I mean, it still has a chance to pass, of course, but lots of no with vetoes. And then the problem I have is the no with veto. Why are we using no with veto? Um, on non-scam proposals. I don't understand. These are the same people that were complaining about other people doing this, and now they're doing the same thing. I don't understand that. Can you lead by example? why why are you doing that? You guys complained about not about mismanaging and taking advantage of the governance, and now you're doing the same thing. That don't make no sense. Just vote no. Why you have to use no veto? We should take out no veto because if people are going to mismanage the governance and disrespect governance, then we should take away no veto and just have abstain, no, and yes. I mean, it's ridiculous. All right, correction of the minute of maximum validators to 110 is passing now. Established the LUNC maintenance and review team. I don't even think it's going to reach a threshold unless some of the big guys start voting on it. Proposal to improve the GOV module mechanism by BLV Labs KYC. Okay, so I'm guessing the last one they weren't KYC, and now they're putting the proposal back up because they are KYC now. And I'm guessing, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but it looks like they're KYC now, and so now they can go ahead and get this one approved. So if that's what it is, then this will pass this time. Last time it didn't pass because they weren't KYC. I'm guessing this time they're KYC, then I guess it's gonna pass this time. I don't know. You guys let me know on that. I'm just like, why are we using no veto and disrespecting governance when we just the same people were literally crying that people were doing it to them, and now they're doing it. I Can we lead by example, man? We don't like something the other people are doing. Why are we going to do it right back to them? Knowing that when our time comes again to put a proposal like the 1.5% burn tax, they're going to do it to us again. It's crazy, man. This is the one time you don't want to be doing that because you still have the 1.5% burn tax hasn't even come out yet. And guess what? All the enemies of Christopher are gonna go no with veto, and all they gotta do is hit a 33 or 35% threshold, and is canned. Why would you? Why are these people that were complaining about the people doing that before? Why are they doing the same thing? Yeah, it just makes no sense, man. Um, and then maybe that's why we're not going to see the one. I don't even think we're going to see the 1.5% birthday. It has no shot of passing now because of stuff like this. It's just ridiculous. So first they're getting into fights with these people, then they're going after Happy Caddy Crypto, then they're putting no with veto, then they're doing the 1.5% chance. Burn tag has no chance now. Everybody's just going to vote no with veto, and all they got to do is hit 35% threshold or whatever it is, and they don't have to. That's it. It's over. 20,000 in USTC burns there, and okay, 15.46% in staking. All right, let's go to Oracle Pool, heading towards that 100 billion. It's coming very shortly. Looks like it's going to happen by October 1st. We're going to be at 100 billion in the Oracle Pool on October 1st, somewhere around that time period. So let's watch and see that. That's going to be interesting. And the community pool to the upside, we're about to hit 7 billion there and 13 billion USTC. And then stats, we gained 330 staking, and then 9 million burn there. Somebody burned 9 million LUNC. Nice. And some other people are burning LUNC as well. Um, let's see what's going on here. Did we get the top? Yeah, there it goes. Top validators and top validators that are losses today as well. 5% fee, 411 million staking also gained 235 million, and then Community First gained 167 million in delegations, and LUNC Swap lost 32 million. DF LUNC lost 23 million, and Moonshot lost 21 million. All right. Anybody? Okay, we got some missed signatures. We got 23 validators missed signatures. Wow, these guys are at the top here. Missed 10,000 there. They went to jail as well. 945 blocks there. Okay, and same people over and over and over and over and over again. So let's go here and wrap up the video. So I have no problem with Christopher voting no, guys. I have a problem with them doing no with veto. It messes up. It's going to mess up the 1.5% burn tax, and the problem is that it's not just Christopher. It's the other people that also were complaining about the people using no with veto to their to destroy the governance. Um, all it's going to do is just prevent the 1.5% burn tax from going through, and so that's what I'm pissed about. I'm not pissed that Christopher voted no, because I said you can just vote no. Don't vote no with veto. Vote no, right? Um, and yeah, it is what it is, and not just him, but now Baywatch is doing the same thing, and others, and it's like, man, you guys are going to prevent the 1.5% burn tax from passing, and so are we here to rebuild, and free ourselves and free our families, or are we here to play games, man? I have a feeling that a lot of these people are here to play games and delay and delay and delay, and it's just it's really annoying. It's really annoying because I can just take my lunch. I can take my lunch box and go. You know what I mean? And if I'm thinking to myself, if I had put all my energy in Flare, like a Flare, XRP, Flare, XLM, and, even though XRP and XLM haven't done much, and Flare hasn't done much, just the staking, the divvies, the stuff like it, and the work ethic that they have over there, and they're not trying to destroy their own chain, and sometimes I'd be like, man, I should just take my lunch bag and go. I mean, we got people here that are trying to delay burns, delay wealth transfers, delay this. Now the 1.5% burn tax isn't going to pass at all, right? It should. And then you have to deal with Shiba Inu and Satoshi delaying everything, but pretending he loves Shiba Inu. It's crazy. And then Jasmine Coin, you don't know what the freak's going on over there now. All the everything, their roadmap, it was set out, and then now they disappeared. It's just like it's like one thing after the other, man, with these communities and these coins. It's like, man, it's crazy, man. And the only thing, it's almost like you can only count on Solana blockchain and the Solana ecosystem and the XRP Flare and XLM ecosystem to actually build and do things and actually want to take over the world and with their coins and actually prosper their people. I mean, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. But anyways, that's it. Peace out. God bless. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Anybody think the 1.5% burn tax has a chance to pass after this, after what we've seen the last several months now? Uh, I'd be shocked. We haven't even seen the 1.5% burn tax either, right? So anyways, if I was beefing with these all these people, and if I was Happy Caddy Crypto, no, we'll go no with veto, just like you guys do to us. You know what I mean? And then there it is, right? So that's why I said don't do that. Don't play fire with fire. You know that's how they respect you. When you stand on your word, then they're like, oh man, they didn't do it to us, man. They really care about the community. They really care about the governance and respecting it. They didn't do that to us. But when you go back and you do it right back to them after crying for weeks, on the internet, then they don't have any. They're going to come right back and do it right back to you. So that's the games that we're playing here over here on in the LUNC community, and it sucks, man, to watch this because all of this does is just delaying our wealth transfer and as the wealth transfer continues to get delayed, the enemy is continuing to take down the system. And if we get stuck in this system being taken down without receiving the wealth transfer because of all the delays that we're doing, then we're going to be right with the 99%. You know what I mean? And so maybe some people want that to happen. Anyways, peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys next week.